you like to introduce yourself in 1 minute?
Oh, okay. My name is Vanessa Viana. I live in São Paulo. I was born and raised in São Paulo. I am an English teacher. I also teach Portuguese to foreigners,
Mhm.
and I run my own school now. I have a few teachers working with me, including my daughter and my son, who
Ah,
also teach English. And
great.
they also do tutoria. They tutor children,
Hmm.
help with all subjects in school.
Oh.
We are specialized in teaching kids from other countries who come to Brazil to study,
Mhm.
also teaching Brazilian kids who go to other countries and need
Yeah.
help with school. It's a fantastic job that we offer. We offer a great service, um, and I absolutely love my work, my job, my students.
Mhm. Do the
Um,
students come to you or it's also online?
Mhm.
online, and we go to them.
Ah, you go to them.
Yeah,
Oh.
we go to them, depending where we go to them.
Mhm.
Um, and besides that, now I am also a pottery artist, a ceramicist.
Mhm.
I'm learning how to create, how to be creative with clay.
Wow, pottery is a thing nowadays, yes?
Yeah, yeah, I love it. I have been doing pottery for uh five five 6 years, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah. Before it was all the hype that it is now. I
Mhm.
was starting to learn, but yeah, it's huge now. People are really into it. It's a great way to decompress, I think.
Yeah, very necessary.
Nice to meet you, Carmen. It's great to be with you guys. It's lovely to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yes, our pleasure.
Carmi, you can tell about you because Vanessa
Okay.
doesn't know much about you.
So, Vanessa, I was born in Botucatu. Have you heard of my city?
Yeah, I have.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'm 3 hours away from São Paulo.
Mm-hmm.
And I attended the language university at Unesp in Assis.
Nice.
Yeah. And after that, I worked in Germany for 2 years. And then I kept studying English and German. And I teach English and German online for adults. And I teach Portuguese for foreigners. And usually,
Fantastic.
my students are getting prepared for job interviews or their first trip abroad, or just because their boss threatens to fire them if they don't learn English up until July. So, and that's it. I'm always involved with the people who have a very challenging objectives. So that's our thing. I received them like, oh, I needed to be ready in 2 months. But then kind of we keep adjusting to reality and then
Mm-hmm.
so we go on. And that's it. I,
That's
I love my students. They're pretty interesting people from everywhere. And that's what I do. And then so that I
mhm.
don't go crazy because of working very hard, I go swimming and I cook and I have coffee with my friends. That's how
Awesome.
we easily take care of ourselves in small cities, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
go into the topic. Right now,
Yeah.
something was crawling on me. I mean, because I live in Parque dos Pinheiros. I
Yeah.
live in a house that basically we have glass doors on both sides, which are most of the day open. And sometimes on one side we practically open everything because
Mhm.
there are three things like this and two of them can go away, so basically it's like open house from both sides, and
Yeah.
actually it's really great because the
Yeah.
air goes through,
Fresh
and
air. Anna
when
lives
it's
in
even
the
hot.
garden.
when it's hot, you don't feel hot in the house. And
Amazing.
so basically, I live in the garden. It's not like I
Mhm.
am just next to the garden, but so we
Yeah.
have everything crawling all over. So that's one of the sides that is there in the small city, which I
Yeah.
think you don't have in the big city that much. What do you think so, Anessa?
No, no. When we live in a big city, if something is crawling on you, you better run. It might be a cockroach, or it's not a bug, or a ladybug, or no. It's usually something nasty, right?
Mm.
Mhm.
I don't see a lot of cockroaches here where I live, because I
Mhm.
have a cat and a dog, and they take care of
Ah,
it.
wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, they are my pest control.
Yeah. Vanessa, I would
Um,
ask you, if you hate cockroaches so much, do you have sprays in every room?
I not in every not in every room, but yes, I do have sprays.
Yeah. Well, now you
Yeah,
know
I
what?
do.
Something I learned from teaching so many years, I usually have a spray closer to me because it has happened to me teaching online, and I saw a roach just getting lost in my blind, just opposite. And I was finishing my class, and I thought, should I scream? Should I faint? Should I kill the thing? Should my student get to know there is a cockroach looking at me? And so I always have a spray right there closer to my classes, because if it happens, I don't need to scream or anything.
Girls, I don't have a spray. And if I ever had a cockroach entering, I catch them because they are like this. Come on, they're like a mouse almost, you know? It's
Oh, at
like, to
Anna's
me,
neighborhood, I believe that.
it's like
Ah,
it flies. Actually, the interesting thing about them is that they actually attack you. When you're trying to catch them, they actually
They
fly
come.
towards you.
My
But
God.
I don't have cockroaches. And if you keep the garden, even if it's big, when your garden is relatively clean, then there
Yeah,
are few
yeah,
cockroaches. And
yeah.
I
I
also
think it's
do
more
have
like a
dogs.
summer problem. We don't have it all the
Hmm.
time. But when
No,
it's extremely warm and humid nights, I keep
no,
more
my doors are
vigilant.
closed. My doors are closed. My doors are
Mhm,
mm-hmm,
at night when it's dark. My doors are always closed.
mhm,
But
yeah,
I have two dogs as well,
yeah.
Masha and Mucha. And
mhm.
Mucha is a caçadora. She's
Ah,
a
she's
hunter.
yeah,
She is really
wonderful.
a hunter. She
Yeah,
catches anything with
yeah,
like in a second.
yeah,
Yeah,
wonderful.
if there is a bird, but she generally catches birds, yeah, not
Uh-huh.
Mm, mm,
insects. And
yeah.
there was a moment I had a rooster and a hen on the other side of my
Mhm.
house. And one time I wasn't fast enough opening and closing the door, and the rooster was gone in like
Ah,
seconds,
yeah,
1 second.
yeah.
It
Wow.
was a second, half second. She just,
Oh,
and she's so fast. She's
Yeah.
incredible.
Well, it's her thing,
Yeah. She
yeah.
is mixed breed, but border collie is her
So
basic.
her ancestors were really
Yes,
Yeah,
you
fast.
can even
yeah.
see in her face. I will show you. I'll just call them while you guys are talking about. I will get them.
Mhm. Vanessa, what are the big challenges right now in your life in general? Oh, how cute.
Look at
Uh,
her. So
that are very
sweet.
typical from big cities right now. What's make your life challenging?
The most challenging thing right now for me, my family, my friends in big cities is the constant
Ah,
traffic. Ah, that's so
Mhm.
sweet. Look at her.
Sweet. Oh my
It's
God.
a baby.
She's a princess.
Oh,
Um,
She's a
she's
real princess.
she's even
yeah,
yawning, so relaxed she feels.
yeah.
Y- Yeah.
Um, I would say it's the constant traffic. You can
Mhm.
go out at 10 p.m. There will be traffic to get
Yeah.
to places. Sunday morning, there will be traffic everywhere.
Mhm.
It's hard to move in São Paulo from
Mhm.
one place to the next. And I would say the constant threat of being robbed or
Mhm.
someone, because nowadays in São Paulo it's very common for you to be in your car driving, and if you are using your navigator to get somewhere, the map
Mhm.
or something, on your cell phone, someone will come, smash your window, and pick up your phone.
My God. Yeah.
So there is a constant threat going on.
Mhm.
You are always afraid of being mugged, of being, attacked on the street
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
of a cell phone,
Yeah.
because
And
of
Vanessa, has it ever happened to you,
um,
or your attitude avoids that?
I was robbed at gunpoint a couple of times in my life.
Oh.
Yeah. Um, but it's been more than 30 years. Okay, it
Mhm.
was long, long time ago.
Mhm.
More recently, my daughter is an adult, she's a teacher. Anna knows her.
I remember the
She,
situation even.
yeah, she was driving through, if I'm not mistaken, it was Avenida do Estado,
Mhm.
and she was driving and she had her phone on, and someone just came in, smashed the window.
Mhm.
They go like they're half a body inside your car. They pick up the phone, even from your hands, right? Um, they picked up the phone, and then someone from another car saw it. The guy just walked out of his car. He went to the mugger. He took the phone back. He
Wow.
drove after my daughter, found
Mhm.
her, and he was like, "Hey, I have your phone," and he gave her the phone back. So there was some trauma, it
Yeah.
was maybe 2 years ago. I don't remember.
More
Mhm.
than 2 years
Um,
ago. I think it was more than 2 years because I think I was still in Russia or I just came here because I know the situation. I remember the
maybe,
situation.
yeah, maybe
Mhm.
1 month after that,
Mhm.
my brother-in-law was in his car on the passenger seat with his phone, using his phone. I don't know the situation, but they stopped at a traffic light,
Yeah.
and the same thing happened to him.
My
They
God.
broke the window on his side and took the phone from his hand.
Mhm.
It was a
Mhm.
horrible situation. So it hasn't happened to me, because every time I stop at a traffic light, I put my phone like under my thigh, or I hide the phone.
Yeah. I have
Um,
seen thefts of cell phone in the traffic lights in São Paulo, and sadly, it became a big fight among junkies and guys on the street. And the husband left the car, and they started mugging him just like that in the traffic light
wow.
on a big avenue. I said, "Oh my God, what's that?" I'm afraid of
Yeah,
shots.
me too. So that's the worst challenge for
Mhm.
me.
Every
It's
day for people who are on the streets.
Yeah, the thing is, it's always over your head, right?
Yeah.
You were walking on the street, you were like alert all the
Super
time,
vigilant all the time.
super vigilant. And in small cities, we don't feel like that.
No, of
No,
course not.
Botucatu not.
Not at
I don't
all.
close the door here. I mean, we live with the this portão, yeah, the metal
Yeah,
door
Uh-huh.
open most of the time
yeah,
because
Hmm.
it's just like
Low criminality.
yeah,
You
very
feel
low.
safe. You feel safe
Totally.
in your home.
We
Here,
don't have
I think.
gold. We don't have gold, but we could wear goldish things and walk on the street and go to the theater, supermarket, whatever. But we don't have gold. And I would like to ask you something. Vanessa said, we are super vigilant all the time. And then, Anna, if you bring about your knowledge about yoga, meditation, things like that, what do you believe in your body? It's this effect of the stress all the time in the back of your mind.
it's not even from meditation or yoga. I think that I just feel that the difference between a stressful situation and a situation where you are relaxed, it's a totally different perception of life, I would
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Because for me here, right now, I came to this moment of like, whew, life is good. You know, it's
Mhm.
like
What a
I have
blessing.
finally relaxed completely. Like the
Uh-huh.
last 2 months or something, I've been
Mhm,
really feeling that wow, I think I've been living to be able to live this moment
mhm,
because
mhm,
it's like so nice and I
mhm.
am not I can't even describe it. It's just this feeling of
Wonderful.
safety, security, and understanding that not on
Prob
not just that everything is under control, but it's like
Yeah, yeah.
life is good.
And probably, most probably, nothing bad will happen to us in Botucatu. We are careful, okay? How would you say in English? A gente não dá sopa, you know? But most probably, nothing will happen to you or Mark going by bus to school. Probably
But
not.
not only the fact that nothing will happen, but
Mhm.
because of that, people are
Yeah,
relaxed. It's
yeah.
like like bus drivers. I adore my bus drivers. I mean,
See?
I just love my bus drivers. I adore the whole thing in the bus. Sometimes
Mhm,
I would go in the bus just to enjoy this feeling
mhm,
that
mhm.
everybody is talking to everybody
Yeah.
and everybody's entering and say hi, going out saying goodbye, and
Mhm.
after that the people whom I met in the bus, sometimes I talk to them in the street. It's just because we were
Uh-huh.
in the bus
You meet
together.
in the neighborhood, yeah.
And one day, I think it was last weekend, I met one of the old ladies that I meet in the bus, and she was so sweet. I didn't understand half of what she was saying because she was like,
Mhm.
saying many, many different things. But anyway, fazer comprinhos, vai fazer comprinhos, and
Ah,
everything. She was telling me, yeah,
yeah.
and it was just so much like and I went away
Mhm.
with so much of this
Yeah, yeah,
so I get quite a lot of that, I
yeah.
think, and I think
Vanessa, on the other hand, if you imagine you were in a coffee shop in São Paulo, inside a shopping mall, I understand people are still vigilant because you see those guards in every floor of the shopping mall. Yeah.
Hmm.
And on the other hand, many times in big bakeries, everybody's so nice. Yeah, in big restaurants, everybody's so polite. They offer you an extra chair and you accommodate with the big family
Brazilians
just
are
around you.
everywhere nice.
Because inside the places, people just want to live their lives, yes. But
Yeah.
still, do you
Um,
feel vigilant even inside a shopping mall?
Not inside the shopping mall because
Okay.
they have lots of security. So you have this impression that you are safe. You're not going to get mugged inside the shopping mall, right?
Mhm.
So then we relax. We can take the phone off and take a picture and
Okay.
make a video or something. So um, there is this sense of security, right?
Mhm.
Um, but for example, um, when you are walking on the street, it could be any street. Here, where I live, the neighborhood is very calm. It's very nice. We don't hear a lot about mugs in the area, right?
Mhm.
So everybody walks around very laid back, I would say, very
Mhm.
relaxed. That's fine. That's good. But then we heard about some robbery inside a drugstore nearby,
Oh. Mm.
and the attendant was killed.
Oh,
Who
A
was killed?
woman was killed. The
A
attendant,
woman.
the cashier,
My
yeah, she was
God.
killed.
Oh my God. I
So
get goosebumps just by hearing that.
me too, because when something like that happens, it's like a slap in your face. Like,
It's too
not
much.
safe.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
too
safe.
much. Yeah.
That is the drugstore I go to. Like,
Yeah. Imagine, and it's usually young people, they're just working. My God.
she was killed. So the thing is, I go there every week.
My
It
God.
is my go-to drugstore, right?
Mhm.
I could have been there. My kids could have been there.
Yeah,
My husband
absolutely.
could have been there.
Exactly.
So it takes away this sense of security that you had.
Mhm.
Now they have armed security inside
Oh.
that drugstore, that one
Mhm.
drugstore.
Mhm.
So when you get in, it's instantly, oh,
Mhm.
something happened here. And we know what
Mhm.
happened, right? So
Yeah.
you're like hyper vigilant again inside the store all the
Yeah.
time. So it's something, it messes up your mind, because you asked Anna about what happens to your body, what happens to your mind when you are hyper vigilant,
Mhm.
and the stress levels, they release cortisol. Cortisol, the
Absolutely.
stress hormone. So you
Mhm.
are always poisoned by
Yeah.
your own body, by your own stress. You are always poisoned, and I believe it brings backache, headache, some sort of other types of
Yeah.
aches,
And then now,
and
whenever you have high cortisol, you can never lose weight. It sucks, you
you
know?
can't lose weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is, it changes you
Yeah.
from inside out, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
I believe
internet.
Mhm.
São Paulo anymore. I want to move to a small city. My father lives near you guys. My father lives in Bufete.
Ah,
You know
yeah,
the
wow.
Yeah, he
Now
lives
that
there.
you say the name and I actually connect to something.
But
Before
then
it
it's
was like he was living
Vanessa, but then it's
somewhere
too
near.
small, right? It's too
It
small
is
for
too
you.
small.
It's
No,
impossible for you, Vanessa.
it's not only too small. My father lives in the woods. Anna has
Yeah,
been
he's
there.
in
It's
Ah,
in the
it's a
woods,
country house.
literally.
Okay.
Tá
Not
certo.
only buffet, but also a country house.
Yeah, he doesn't live near the city. He doesn't live near
Okay.
the village or something. He lives
Wow.
in the country. So it's really in the woods. Anna has been there and she saw that you can't see a neighbor, you can't see, there are houses around
Well,
him, not so close, but the neighbors don't live there. So
mm,
he's always
Mm,
by himself there.
wow.
He loves it. He lives
Okay.
for it.
Okay.
Um, and and his partner lives in Botucatu.
Mm-hmm.
So I know the city. I have been there. It's lovely, and I'm convincing my family, my husband especially, to find a place near São Paulo. It doesn't need to be like 3, 4 hours away,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but because we have business in the city, we would have to be here constantly. So we need something that is closer. So we're
Well,
looking
so
for
many
something.
cities, no? So many small cities all
So
over
many
there.
great cities around São Paulo. So many, so many. You know.
You can go
So
towards Litoral. Sorry, you can go towards
what
Litoral. You can be
Oh,
in
imagine,
between Litoral
amazing.
and São
I would
Paulo.
love to live by the beach. You know, I would
Oh,
love, love, love,
imagine.
love, love. Because when I am at the beach, there's something that happens I can't explain.
Yeah,
I wake up before the sun
sure.
and I just feel this urge to go see the sunrise
Oh,
at
you're wonderful.
the shore, at the beach.
Hmm.
So many times I wake my husband up and I say, let's go watch the sunrise. And we go, we get there, it's dark, and we see the sunrise. And I'm like, oh, this is life. I love
Yeah,
it.
the
So then we walk.
cortisol washed away.
Yeah, so then we walk 1 hour at the beach. We walk maybe with our feet underwater or maybe
Hmm.
on the sand on the shore. We
Hmm.
walk for 1 hour and then we go home. We have breakfast. Maybe
Yeah.
we can take a nap and then
Hmm.
we get up at whatever time we want. We could finish our morning walk and breakfast at 8 and then sleep until 10 and or start doing things like, oh, let's water the plants, let's do stuff that we have to do.
Hmm.
So at the beach, I can tell you 100% sure I would be getting exercise. I would be
Yeah.
walking at least 1 hour per day, and I would be watching the sunrise at least 3 times a week.
Oh my God, that's life.
But
That is life.
the interesting thing is that in Botucatu, what is beautiful is the sky.
Hmm.
In
Yeah,
Botucatu, the sky is incredible. Possibly because we have a very like big altitude, high in the
Yeah.
mountains we are.
And then also because it rains a lot. In Botucatu, when it rains, it really rains. So it feels
But
clean, you know?
it
it's
cleans
just
the
that
air.
I have never, and Mark also said that we have
Hmm.
never seen such a diversity of sky because
Hmm.
here the sky is very different. It's like it's a star, especially sunrise and sunset, of course. But it's like sometimes when we were even during the day looking at these clouds, sometimes they look like unreal, you know. They look a little bit like animation because they're
Yeah, they
so
do.
like, you know, like is are we really in the real world, or maybe we just entered the animation, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
um,
I was just talking to my husband the last time we were in the road because Anna has been to my house, right?
internet getting a little bit sometimes. Oh, I a butterfly entered, quite big one, like this.
Beautiful.
Sorry,
Oh, I love
we
that.
lost you a little bit. Can you say again? You
You
were
Um,
were
just
on the
talking to your
so
husband.
roads?
Anna has been to my house, right? Anna.
Yes,
Here you can't see the horizon. There's no way you can see
Ah,
the
yeah.
horizon. It's just
Hmm.
houses and more houses and then buildings and no horizon. And this is one thing that I miss. It
Yeah.
is being able to see the horizon. And then we went to Santa Catarina um, by car, and then I was like, "Oh, you see, this is what I miss. I could live anywhere where I
Hmm.
can see the horizon a little bit. I can see the
Hmm.
sky, and this would be life to me. This would be
Yeah.
perfect. This
Yeah.
is something I really yearn to have in my life. To see the
Yeah.
horizon, to be able to see the sky, and maybe living in somewhere a little bit higher than the rest of the city
Uh-huh.
if it's in São Paulo, right? So I can see far, right? That's
Yeah.
that's what I that's something that I feel like I need. My mind
Yeah.
needs, my body
Yeah.
needs it.
Vanessa, because
Um,
imagine when you can see, Oh, the sun is rising, the sun is setting, there is a lot of wind, it's very cloudy. It grounds you to the
Mm-hmm.
nature hours, because when you are
Mm-hmm.
surrounded by neighbors' windows and white light, your mind just follow the clock and just do it. I think the nature grounds you. Oh, I feel hungry. Why? Oh my God, it's midday and a half.
Yeah,
You are
yeah.
more in connection with the natural flowing of the day. Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm. So I feel like I need it, and this is something I'm looking for
Mhm.
in my future.
Mhm.
I will probably move out of São Paulo
Mhm.
or within São Paulo, somewhere higher where I can see the horizon at least a little bit.
Mhm.
I understand when people in São Paulo, sometimes you see people say, "Oh, look at this apartment, look at the view," and then
Mhm.
it's just buildings. It's just
Buildings.
a sea of buildings.
Yeah, yeah.
And the thing is, um, it is beautiful as well. The city with all the lights on at night, my God, it's beautiful. Um, but then there's something else that I miss. It's seeing the night sky. Because in Botucatu,
Mhm.
or in my dad's house, when you go outside and
Yeah,
there is no light pollution, or there is
yeah,
very little light pollution, you
yeah.
look up and you can see stars. You can see
Can you
all.
believe
I'm not
that?
I'm not saying, because here in São Paulo you can see some stars, right? You
Mhm.
look up, you can see the Cruzeiro do Sul, you can see a few stars, right?
Mhm.
But if you have never been to a place with zero
Yeah.
interference from light, with
Mhm.
zero light pollution, you don't know what the sky looks like.
Mhm.
So I have been to, for example, my dad's house, and it is possible to lay down in the middle of the road, zero light, zero lights. Okay, you just lay there, you look up, and you can see everything, you know.
Mhm.
um it feels like you are not even on earth anymore. It feels like, oh my God, I am in a spaceship or something, because there are so many stars that you don't see in Sao
Yeah,
Paulo.
you cannot
I'm so
imagine.
sorry, you can't see it. When you are in the middle of this whole light pollution, it's no there's no way you can see all of those stars, you know.
Mhm.
And this is something I really adore, to just sit back, look up the sky, and see the stars, you know. It's something so simple. And again, I'm talking about living outside of the city. I'm talking about very simple things:
Yeah.
the horizon, watching the sunset, and seeing the night sky. Those things are very simple to achieve. Money doesn't buy it,
Mhm.
right? Because it doesn't matter where you live, you don't pay for those stuff. You don't pay to see the
Mhm.
horizon. You don't pay to see the night sky and the sunrise and the sunset. There's no money involved, right? So I
Mhm.
could live anywhere. If I get those elements, I'm happy. And then again, there is the security, um, the safety element, because where can I go outside in the middle of the night,
Mhm.
lay down the road or lay down anywhere in the lawn, or outside anywhere, and feel safe?
Yeah.
Well, here you will have something crawling. It's not like, nature, it doesn't exist empty. There
Yeah, of
are
course.
here we
No.
have gamba walking around. Oh,
Mhm. Amazing.
there are quite a few gambas running up and down the road.
Wow.
Yeah, no, like on the wall, up and down. Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
And then Demetria. It's not
Mm-hmm.
safe. It's like one of the most. Have you heard of Demetria? Probably you've heard of Demetria. Ah,
Demetri is a neighborhood
yeah,
in
it's just
Botucatu.
one of the most famous neighborhoods in Botucatu because it's
Okay.
the size of it is, I think, probably three Botucatus. I don't know. I'm exaggerating,
Uh-huh.
but it's huge. It's really huge,
Okay.
and it's like a jungle in the city.
Mm-hmm.
They have only earth roads, and there are every kind of animal living there. There are
Ah,
wolves
yeah.
living there, you know.
Yeah, it's
there,
a
there
rural
are
neighborhood.
birds of every type and stuff. It was founded by a German guy, and basically it's the most expensive place in the city.
Ah, yeah.
uh,
Oh,
Oh,
many
okay.
people, many families from São Paulo bring
moved
their
here.
kids to
Yes.
study here. Yes, of
Yes, they
course.
moved
Mm-hmm.
to this
Mm-hmm.
to Demetria.
Yeah.
Actually, I know several families that they all moved here from São Paulo to
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
live here because they
Mm-hmm.
live in like huge place surrounded
Mm-hmm.
only by nature.
Yeah.
Everybody around is just into that nature and stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
And
it's
then also
very.
because they want the kids to attend the Waldorf school, right?
Yeah,
Ah, yeah,
but
yeah,
there
yeah.
is some problem with that school right now. Many of
Ah,
these
yeah?
families are doing homeschooling.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Is
yeah.
that even allowed in Brazil nowadays?
Yes,
No.
they do.
Oh,
Some
really?
of them do
Yeah, but
homeschooling.
it's by law it's not permitted.
Okay,
It's not.
anyway,
Yeah.
but maybe they are somewhere officially. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
in any case, ITR is not perfect. Many people think it is, and it looks really good also because it's
Mm-hmm.
like a school in the center of the
Ah,
forest,
yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
and there are birds coming everywhere, and there are nice things about it. We
And then
almost
no
there
need
went there.
and no need to wear designer clothes for school or designer tennis shoes.
Yeah.
Well, but here nobody wears designer tennis
This is
shoes.
the
Come on.
mentality, you know. But different
No.
from private schools downtown,
Okay,
where
we are
kids
not in
compete,
private.
where
Yeah,
kids
we've
compete.
never been to a private school, so I don't really
Yeah.
know. But in public schools,
Mm-hmm, of
in
course.
reality, I would say that even Estadual school is quite nice, but it's not.
Uh-huh.
It's probably worse academically, but it's a really nice atmosphere. We were
Mm-hmm,
in Don
wonderful.
Lucio there, and now I visited them again, and it's such a nice atmosphere. There is this
Mhm.
chia sitting outside, and anybody comes and they hug and like this,
Yeah.
and everything is
This
just
is
so
what matters
lovely.
for the memories in the future. Yes, and then for the building of
Yeah.
their mental health for the future. Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
the schools should be should feel safe and
Well,
available with
Russia is
them.
opposite. Russia is like a military camp. The school is like,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and then everybody who is out of that is like a
Uh-huh. It's
hooligan, you
weird.
know.
A
Hmm.
Uh,
hooligan.
but my
Very good.
son, I remember, it's like in life, I believe that everything is about comparison. If my
Mm.
son went to the
Hmm.
Brazilian school from the beginning, probably
Hmm.
his perception would have been very different.
Ah, yeah.
But he came from a Russian school, and then
Uh-huh.
once in Don Lucio, they turned off the lights. My God, she videoed himself, and he
Hmm.
was so happy. He was like the
Oh,
happiest person on earth. It's so nice. He doesn't make bagunça himself.
yeah.
He just
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
adored the whole bagunça around him because he himself he cannot permit himself
Yeah.
anymore, and he
And
doesn't
maybe
really
he
have the
thought, oh, this
need
is the
for it.
amusement park, not the
Yes,
school.
he like he didn't doesn't really have the need to make bagunça. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
to be
Uh-huh.
naughty, but he adores the fact that anybody can, and it's like for him it's nice to be studying and everything, but it's so also nice to know that everybody else can do whatever they want to do,
Wow.
basically.
Uh-huh.
For
He must
him,
feel
this
free,
is
right?
nice. Yes, yes, yes.
I'm
Anyway,
glad
he
he's
got
having this
basically tens in all the
new.
subjects anyway, so he
Mhm.
could
Mm-hmm.
make bagunça. I'm telling him, we with him we always say that we are like the opposite of most families. And
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I, from the beginning of his when he was young, I kept telling him, be naughty, be naughty, please
Please,
be naughty.
it's allowed.
You can be naughty if they,
Uh-huh.
like that, and he doesn't. So we say that we are like the contrary to most place people.
Yeah.
I'm telling him, he's doing the programming. Yeah, he's into programming.
Oh, that's
So he talks
lovely.
to me about his games, about programming, and I stimulate. I say, yes, do more, do more. Was
Mm-hmm,
he like,
mm-hmm.
so you're so long time with the screen? I'm saying, no, 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 do,
No,
do, do.
go
But
on.
he also goes out and he spends time
Yeah.
outside and stuff. But
Uh-huh.
I don't know. But unconsciously, I'm like testing the theory of tell the opposite so that they can do what you want. But but not consciously. It's not like I want to do it.
Reverse
But
psychology.
yes, yes, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girls, we have been
Girls,
on for
I
a long
have to
time.
go.
Yes, we have to stop. Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
it it
Okay.
was very nice,
Oh, thank
and
you.
Thank
It
you
was
for the
very nice. I
opportunity.
enjoyed.
Have a nice
thank you.
day.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
looking
see.
forward for the
Maybe.
next time.
Yeah, yeah. We can arrange. We can talk about it. We keep
Great.
trying with Carmi to be a little bit more organized, but with my it's very difficult. Sorry.
Our spontaneity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was great. We did fantastic. Thank you,
Okay, I'm
girls.
Wonderful.
finishing. I'm stopping, but
Bye.
we are still. I mean, we are still around. It's